Continuing coverage, back in March, officers responding to a domestic violence call entered the home and fired on Anthony George, who was holding a knife to young Terrell Miller's throat, killing both of them. The recent release of the body cam footage has since sparked outrage over this tragedy. We have learned more details about the lawsuit being filed in the case of Terrell Miller's death. That lawsuit, filed by Terrell's mother, the mother's attorney hopes to hold both parties involved accountable in the death of her son. That lawsuit is classified as a Section 1983 case, or in other terms, a civil rights violation lawsuit which covers excessive force by police. Suarez says that the goal of the filing is justice for Terrell.
It would serve to show that the society took this seriously, took his death seriously, and it would also show police that they are not without consequences when they take action against something.
Charges within the lawsuit include involuntary manslaughter and would also ask that the officer involved be terminated from the department. That case, by the way, will go straight to federal court and hopes to be filed by the end of next week. Now in Illinois news, on Thursday, KHQA News brought to you the background of the relationship between Anthony George and Kiana Miller, noting the domestic violence history of George, including his prosecution in November of 2023 for domestic battery involving Kiana Miller. KHQA's Hayden Donaldson is working for you, highlighting domestic violence numbers in the state of Illinois. And he notes a dramatic jump. Hayden.
Now, the Illinois Coalition Against Domestic Violence normally releases the numbers in October, which is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. But after an alarming number of deaths in domestic violence cases, the organization wanted to bring awareness sooner. The coalition reported in 2023, 120 people died in 94 separate incidents in the state of Illinois, which was an increase of 121% over 2022. In addition, of the deaths reported, 56% of the victims were female, had an age range of under 1 year to 86 years old, and firearms being the means of death in 68% of the incidents. Because of the alarming percentage of firearm deaths, Illinois Coalition Against Domestic Violence Director Vicki Smith hopes releasing the numbers early will move legislation along that would keep known domestic violence offenders with protection orders from possessing a firearm.
We thought it was really important this summer to this report get out. We began to talk about it, try to understand why the numbers have jumped so dramatically, and then see if it won't assist with getting this bill passed to give law enforcement another tool to help reduce domestic violence homicides.
Now, the legislation has been in the Illinois House and Senate for a couple of years now, but with these new numbers, the coalition hopes it can pick up its traction. Now, we have resources that are available to Tri-State's residents in cases of domestic violence. If you or someone you know is in a distressful situation, reach any of the contacts on your screen. I'm Hayden Donaldson reporting.